Hello, everyone. Welcome back from the long break. I hope everybody's holidays are really good. Once again, DM Hyper here with Pod, Hedge, and Jose. Phil and Life will be joining us later, so we will have all five of the Wickermen that are here for now. Still, Jay, we miss you. We love you. Everyone, welcome back. Whoop. 1 second. The audio input is not capturing properly. Let's do this. Okay, can somebody give me a 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
There we go. Okay, that worked better. All right, I'm glad I checked that beforehand this time, rather than that time where there's an entire session where my audio is cut. Oh my god, that made me so mad. Afterwards,
Yeah,
I think I threw a glass across the room. Well, I mean, not a glass, it was a cup, but still, I threw a cup across the room.
Yeah, I can imagine that being a very rough day.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna grab a napkin, blow my nose.
Yeah, go for it. In the meantime, Hedge and Jose. Thank you, Jose, for being in the Roll20, by the way. Hedge, how was your holiday?
It was pretty good. I was in Australia where it was nice and warm. There were no dangerous creatures. That was a plus. And I got to see my nieces and my sister. So
Wait, it's fun. Australia. How did you manage that no dangerous creatures part?
Yeah, there was like no dangerous creatures. People overblow it. There was like, I guess if you go to the outback, there are. But like, I was in Melbourne. There was like nothing dangerous there.
Oh, I've straight up told my girlfriend that if we go to Australia, I'm not leaving either Sydney or Melbourne or whichever city we go to. I'm not going to the outback.
Yeah, like I didn't go to the outback. I was in Melbourne the entire time. Like, yeah, it was a very nice city. A lot of good coffee. Very expensive, but still good coffee, and I drank a lot of it.
Isn't coffee like the national drink of Australia or something like that?
Yeah, it's like a big cult thing in Melbourne. Like it's a big like there's a big coffee culture, but shit's fucking expensive.
I'd imagine so. Jose, how were yours?
I got presents, Ellie. Yeah.
What did you get for presents?
I got a Bowser onesie and a Bowser mug.
Let's go!
A Bowser onesie.
Yeah.
Not what I expected to hear for that.
I wear it all the time.
Oh, sounds like Potty's coming back. Oh, but yeah, I know everybody's gonna need a recap. So yeah, that will be coming up here in a second as soon as Pod gets back.
I am back in D&D.
Yep, and unfortunately, Hedge, you did miss where they did fight some giant psychic rhinos. Varus didn't miss it though because he 1v1'd one because it was like,
yeah.
Okay, psychic blast. Oh crap.
Oh yeah, the potion of psychic resistance that I bought.
No, it tried to charm you.
Oh, get fucked, nerd. God, that's my favorite thing. Man, I'm just sad I missed Jose using God's Gale Flash.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how much damage you did. Let me remember. Let me see if I can find out how much you did.
Jose, you're now the protagonist of the Wickermen because you have
not this arc.
God Raiser.
Salute emoji.
I'll say definitely not this arc.
Not this arc. But next arc?
Our very own Anomaly is the thing. Pod, you back yet?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we were just describing how, Hedge missed Josaku using God Scale Flash, but that the real protagonist of this arc is definitely Amelie. So, let's recap, shall we?
Mhm.
Last time, the Wickermen were traveling more with Uliri, going through, and when they woke up, they found themselves basically face to face with a pack of Braxits, psychic rhino giants that love being sick, twisted, and psychologically torturous monsters. From there, the party decided to fight the Braxits. Came out overwhelmingly victorious there, impressing Uliri in the process. Y'all then made your way over to. Oh, I had the tab up with the map on it, but I forgot to keep it open. Ha ha! Ha! Why did I do that? If you can't tell, I'm stalling until I can get the map, pull it back
Wait,
up.
what was her name again, Hyper?
Uliri.
So her name is Uliri, and she's from Yelair.
Look, I put it into a random name generator for elves, and there were two R's, and I kept messing it up, so I just shortened it to Uliri. Uliri Ashfalite. You'll make your way to Routhe, a nearby port city. From there, y'all had a couple things go on in the city. People had a couple dreams. Isaac might have pranced around the city as a unicorn, which unicorns are psychic, so he actually could still talk to people. And he told a little girl, "It's like, can I ride on your back, Mr. Unicorn?" Hell yeah, you can. Straight up, if you go back and watch it, it was as if it was like Ian and Anthony from an old episode of Smosh. That was how that skit. That's how that bit played out. Yeah. So from there, everybody basically had their own like little time together. Let me double check. I'm going to make sure that I'm not misremembering anything here. In terms of.
Hi, Life.
Yep. Oh, hey, Life.
Hey.
Yep. Just going through the recap about how last time the party basically. So I don't. You probably weren't here for the last couple sessions, so quick recap for you. Y'all are in Yuliri. Yulir, the country of the elves. Y'all are traveling north to the Borea Forest to the House of Honor, which is the central base of the Noble Wolves, who are led by the world's most powerful druid and someone that was that y'all have been told can help Amelie find her next reverie, Leafiel Aspenvale. Y'all are traveling with Leafiel's niece, Uliri Ashflight. For reference about what they look like, this one is. Let's see, these are Leafiel and Uliri. Y'all made your way through the forest. You also know that she is actually a graviturgy wizard, which is a very rare type of magic. It's just exceedingly rare because very few people have an aptitude for it. While y'all were traveling, y'all came upon a pack of Braxit, which are giant rhino giants, which if you scroll up a little bit in Hogeki Heroes, you'll probably see the image. Just above a gif of Bowser crying in a cannon. I'm not kidding. It's what's literally right above it. Or right below it.
Holy shit, that's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty big, but y'all fucked them up. Like, y'all fucking destroyed these things, then cut their heads off and left it as a warning for any other brackets, because Braxits are psychologically torturous motherfuckers who like to prey on the innocent, and then they like to play with their food before killing it. So y'all left a little bit of a message saying, like, hey, if you're a Braxit, you are not welcome around here, and we will fuck you up. Now, then y'all went up to the, just a little bit north of that, to the nearby port city of Routhe, where y'all can get some where y'all can get some horses that are more suited to travel. The capital isn't, it's more of more either farming or like short-term travel horses, whereas Routhe is like, as a Yuliri would have told you guys, Routhe is basically the big port on the western seaboard. It's like the center, a travel center, where Orinor is definitely like the spiritual population and like all the other capital of Yulair, to the tune of like 260,000 people, to Routhe, which has like around 80,000 by comparison. Um, it's just at the same time, Routhe is just better suited because of it being a trade and sort of like commerce based thing as opposed to like political.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that's why y'all are getting the horses here, because you'll also know that if you want to pay for horses, or say if you want to get horses, you only have to do it once. And these, Yuliri is currently requisitioning them for you guys. You also missed Phil as Isaac turning into a unicorn and prancing around the city, and then also giving a horseback ride to a little girl. But he could still communicate because unicorns are telepathic, so the unicorn telepathy still worked. It was like, Mr. Unicorn, can I ride on your back? Hell yeah, you can! Let's go!
Crash unicorn.
Oh, it was in like a absolutely wholesome and adorable way. Jose and Pod can back me up on that it was adorable.
It was pretty cute.
But yeah, and here we are. I didn't have a picture for Routhe because y'all aren't spending too much time in the city. Y'all are immediately heading out. It is about a 5 or 6 day, say, 6 day thing by normal horseback, but y'all are traveling with, Yuliri said she would secure some special horses, so yeah.
All right.
So yeah, y'all wake up. Y'all are at the inn for the night. Oh, I would like everyone to take out a silver, by the way.
Man,
Okay.
taking out a gosh darn silver. That's so much money.
What?
Just humor me. I get y'all are rich, okay? Most adventurers haven't killed a fucking dragon. Also, everyone long rest.
Okay, thank you. I will do that.
Yeah, because I burned most of your stuff in the last combat, Hedge. Yours too,
My
Life.
luckies are back.
Oh yeah, I just looked at it. Like, oh, three of
Yeah, I
us.
was wondering why. And like, what was it?
you used my second wind, action surge. Oh, you didn't use second wind, action surge.
You went one-on-one with the Braxton, okay? That's a CR9 creature.
That's right.
I'm sorry if I did that, and then with, Life, yours, the main thing there is, I'm trying to remember what spell I used, for you that, like, you never use, but I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, we never see this spell. Oh, it was Summon Celestial. That Celestial did work!
My luckies are back to use on the social interactions.
Oh yeah, no, he wasted them all on social interactions and shit. Oh, he also, Josaku also got his ass bodied by the world's strongest swordswoman. It was like a one-turn KO.
This is a little oversharing.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Nah, it's just backstory to fill Life in. Life ain't been here in a while. All right, so yeah, like I said, y'all are in.
Did I hear that Josaku beat the strongest swordswoman? Wow.
No. Josaku got his ass kicked, and you saw it. Like, he got one shot.
Oh, no.
Do you want to run it again?
Okay.
No.
I thought that's what I thought. But nah, now extended break, so extended recap. We're good now. So yeah. Everybody, y'all are waking up at the inn. What would everyone like to do for the morning?
That's a good question.
Have we already looked around the city?
I would say y'all had a little bit of time to look around. Is there anything specific you were looking for in life?
Not really.
Not really. All right.
Yeah.
There is like a religious district if you're looking for that. There's like market districts. Like again, Ralphie isn't. It's not nearly as big as Oranor, but that's because Oranor is like one of the 5 largest cities in the world. It's even bigger than Akare. That's also
Hmm.
why when we were doing a thing to like exit the city, why it took so long for everybody for us to get out of the city is because it's a city of 260,000 people, which is even bigger than Akare is like 220,000. So it's huge.
Mhm.
It's a massive goddamn city. But yeah. So then y'all are. So I'm going to pull a map over just to show y'all about where y'all are. Let's see if I can get this to go. Okay. What the? Okay. So, if y'all are looking. Oh, wait. I have to show the thing in Discord. I've forgotten to do that. My apologies, gang.
No worries.
Did it do? Do. 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 Let's do the full screen projector. Okay. Can everybody see everything now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, again, y'all are here at Routhe. Y'all were on foot and kind of like taking a leisurely pace, so that's why it took you basically like day and a half, 2 days to get from Oranor to Routhe.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are going up here, near Silong Kahil, to the Borea Forest, where the Heart Tree is. It is also known as the tree that touches the sky, because it is supposedly the world's largest tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. So, does anybody have anything special they want to do this morning then?
Nothing I can particularly think.
Go grab a cup of coffee.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
other than I don't think.
Gonna grab a cup of tea.
Y'all get some tea, some coffee. Josaku, did you remember to put your hat of disguise on?
Yes.
Good. Oh, another thing, life, because you haven't been here. Josaku is an Imperial from the Sapphire Empire. Elves and Imperials don't exactly have the best relationship.
Oh.
Yeah. So, a good way to
So
think.
what's his
Say what?
disguise? What does his disguise even look like now?
He is still a human, just not Imperial.
Oh.
So, like, if you want, like, looks-wise, Imperials are based, like, visually off of Asians. Say, like, off
Mm-hmm.
of East Asians, specifically. Like, Japan, Korea, China. Like, that, like, in sort of that
Yeah.
thing. But because of how big Sapphire is, like, you see that whole breadth of, like, Southeast Asia over the whole thing, and even into, like, greater parts of Asia. Whereas, like, the Middle East is more, say, in terms of, like, that tonality, that, like, body, say like facial structure, everything like that. That's more of would be humans in like Tian or Western Siretria.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, he's just a human. Oh yeah, I never asked you that, Jose. What kind of human is Josaku? What country did he turn into? Or which one did
Oh
he?
wait, I decide this.
Yeah, I mean you picked the hat. So are you like Nyrian? Are you uh oh my god, what's it? Urali? Are you Golshamite, Seredrian, West Seredrian, Tayani, Alamushan, uh, could.
I'm gonna go with the Nyrian because that's where Argus is from.
Okay, yeah, and then so with Nair, based on like say sort of like the demographics of the United States, like Northern Nair is more like like your standard box standard like American, whereas like more Southern Nair is like more getting to like that Hispanic complexion. So yeah, you say you have a similar complexion to Isaac. There you go. All right. So here we are. Y'all are all there for breakfast. And then you see walks in the ever lovely Yuliri. Oh, you all are already up. Good. I procured transportation.
And you said it was horses, right, Hyper?
Yes. Would you like to see them? Due to pricing, I will say that we will ride two to a seat, but we will have to balance it out based on size. That means, as she looks over, Amelie, if you do not mind riding with Kaba,
Yeah, homily nuts.
and Josaku and Isaac, you shall ride together, and that leaves you and me, Varas.
No complaints from me?
Nod.
Yep. Wanted to balance out the weight just because like Kaba has the heaviest armor, and Amelie is like the smallest. Yep. So yeah. So y'all so is everybody walking outside to see the horses?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. And y'all see a very familiar breed of horses.
Familiar breed.
Acarian mage steeds.
Isn't that the one
From
Argus
session
brought us
like
on?
2? Yeah! Like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Holy.
Jeez. Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Continuity, bitches!
Been a while.
Yeah, that was like middle of the pandemic when we started this.
Huh.
Yeah. So yeah, Akiri and Mage Steeds, and these do look more like a little bit hardier. They look like they're more suited to transporting people as opposed to like pulling a carriage like Argus's were.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody just kind of getting on in, saying everybody just kind of riding off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Are there any supplies you all need?
No, I think I should be good.
Whoa.
Yeah. Where do you, yeah, there's nothing I think I need either. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay. With that, everyone, y'all will set off. We'll say
Okay.
this trip is going to take about 2 days because, on average, these horses can travel about anywhere from. Well, actually, we'll say 3 days because they'll travel about 100 miles a day, which is usually like a really good horse can do in a
Yeah.
single day.
Mhm.
Like a competition level horse, and again, these horses have been magically enhanced. So what would normally take 6 days on horseback, about 300 miles, is gonna take you about 3.
Yeah.
And that's with like the 6 days would have been with like solid horses, but like these are matching like great horses.
Mm.
Like world class unmodified horses. So yeah, y'all are traveling there. First night, does anybody have anything they would like to do during the day? Because y'all are traveling on this time you're traveling on actually a merchant's road, which is much more. Y'all took a shortcut to go faster from Orinor to Rafe. That's why the Braxit were there. Y'all avoided the main road because you knew it would have been slower. In this case, the main road is faster, and it's a very well-traveled road, so there's not as many things like bandits or whatnot. And usually if there are, they're handled pretty quickly. Anything you would like to do, say, on that first day of travel?
Man, I don't know. I can't think of anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything big for me as well.
Right? Ooh, and Hedge and Life, Yuliri knows about the reveries. She doesn't know the specifics, but she knows that they are special because she has seen Leofiel use Syzygy. And when she tried to pick up Syzygy on her own, it basically left her blind for like 3 days.
Yeah, because she's What's her name's
Saloon.
niece, right?
Yeah, she's Leofiel's niece, yes. So, like, she's been around Leofiel enough that she knows... She gets, like, the gist that the reveries are basically super powerful things. She doesn't quite grasp, like, the gravity of them.
Yeah.
But she gets the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, if nobody has anything for that first day, we'll say that y'all make the travel. Y'all set up camp for the night, set up the horses and whatnot, and you're saying, blah. Uliri is going to set up her magic tent that she has for you guys. Basically, she has a deployable like tent that's bigger on the inside, like a tiny hut, but on steroids a little bit.
Yep, makes sense.
Yep. And then you're sitting around. Well, that was a surprisingly pleasant first day of travel. Hopefully, it's more easy like this for you guys from here on.
Is there any danger on the roads, considering we're taking a main road?
Not as much on the main road, no. Again, we took a side path for speed from Orinor and Rauthay. That way we wouldn't have to go near any checkpoints. Specifically, as she walks over, Josaku, do you still have your hat on or no in the tent?
In the tent?
Yes.
I'll take it off in the tent.
Okay, are you saying you would have taken it off, or that, like, do you think he would have just left it on until he, like, thought of it, or taken it off?
Taking it off.
Taking it off, okay.
You get stuff in it.
Say, she walks over and points at Josaku. Especially, we didn't want anyone to see him.
That's fair.
Yes, it's just... Usually those old checkpoints are manned by old war heroes or veterans, and if you think the city is bad, ooh, wait till you meet ex-military. Well, actually, you did. I forgot you ran into Solana.
Yeah, that's fair. We wouldn't want to be getting into any fights on the way there.
Not fights. I could get with the right word, we could easily get it out. Hello, Phil.
Is that the goat himself, Phil?
Yo! Let's go.
That is Mr. Unicorn himself.
What? How am I a unicorn? I'm here like every week, dude.
No. Unicorn as in that's what you transitioned into the last one. Remember, you transformed into a unicorn with
Oh, true.
Remember that we had the whole Mr. Unicorn bit, and it was adorable. Can I go on a ride, Mr. Unicorn? Hell yeah!
Bro, man, Phil just got his reverie so he could fuck around with people.
Well, yeah, now Phil knows what it's like to have a reverie that isn't, like, super specific. Because that's what Drake's Siphon is. So, yeah, Phil, quick update for you on what's happened this session. Y'all woke up at the tavern. Most of what we've been doing this far has been recap, but y'all are now on a carry in Mage Seeds. Trying to, basically it's a 300-mile trek, so y'all are going to make it about 3 days. Heading towards Borea Forest to get to the House of Honor. And yeah, y'all are now on them. It is the end of the first day, and y'all have tied up the horses, and it's just, you know, a little bit of conversation before we go too much further. So yes, I hope it is more safe travels like today. So, who wants cooking duty?
If Emily doesn't want cooking duty, I can do it.
Pot?
Yeah, Amelie would volunteer. She'd do it happily. Sorry, I'm not a little bit more enthusiastic. Again, I hear yelling on the other side of the door. It's got me anxious. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
don't worry.
No worries.
Yeah, okay, roll me a... I think we do it as a nature check. Roll me a nature check.
Okay. 18 plus 8, 26.
26! Okay, yeah, So, that big-ass fish that Josaku caught the other day, y'all still had some. And, yeah, Amelie turns out this thing. Y'all see Amelie going over there doing moves that, like, it's like, get the fuck out of my kitchen, I got this. and Amelie whips up with minimal like tools and ingredients and whatnot. Whips up one of the best things Amelie has ever made. Like this is a stellar meal. It has got like salmon with this berry glaze on top of it. You'll have some nice greens on the side with a little bit of like a mushroom mix on the some thing. Not like poisonous or like psychedelic, but like edible mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and ooh, Amelie, you've outdone yourself.
Oh, well, it's nothing.
Are you shitting me? Does Amelie always cook that well?
Yeah. I don't think I've had a bad meal from Amoy before.
She doesn't
I-
say anything else.
As
Give
as
us
with
the
that,
thumbs up.
Uliri has. By the way, Uliri did pull out a bottle of wine. It's like, well then, here's to traveling more with you, cause I need better meals like that. Most adventurers can't cook for shit.
She looks at Amelie looks over at the bottle of wine. How red is it?
It's like a dark red. It's like a dark red.
Is it a yeah? It's a very deep like red wine. Okay.
Yeah. Phil, did you hear me recap for you?
No, my dad wanted to talk, so I was talking to him.
Okay.
As soon as I said I'm not a unicorn or something, I like dipped.
Okay, my bad. Then yeah, y'all are in the tent for the night. It is at the end of your first day of travel towards the Borea Forest, and Amelie rolled a 26 to cook salmon. So yeah, y'all had a good ass meal. Y'all had something that would be in like a nice ass restaurant.
Nice.
And that was Uliri talking, basically gassing up Amelie.
So we're on our way to where the guild master is in Sprinfall, right?
In Yulair.
In your lair, right? Okay. Sprinfall is where Amelie is from.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I'm caught up now then.
Yep. So yeah.
Do Yulari always have wine with their meals?
Depends on the person. I like to, but that's also because I like the taste. Getting drunk, not as much my thing. But the taste of it, that I do love. As she does indicate, it's like, anybody else want a glass?
I'll take one if
Amelie
you're
takes
offering.
it.
Yeah, I was saying, well, she knows you two did, and went ahead and poured one. I take it that is a no from Kaba, Josaku, and Isaac.
I tend to make bad decisions when I drink, so I think I'll say no.
I hold my hand
Yes.
to decline.
But bad decisions are the best decisions, no?
Um,
I'm kidding.
the last
I'm
bad
kidding.
decision I okay, yeah.
God, I forgot how awkward
Isaac is, yes, I love it.
Isaac is, yes. Oh, what a goat.
Yes. Well, Isaac, just know you can make bad decisions around us because I would like to call you guys friends say after traveling with you for a few days, but at the same time, everything is going to be fine. Besides, again, there shouldn't be any monsters on this road. Hell, the biggest monster you're going to meet is going to be my aunt.
Why does she live so far away from, like, the capital?
Well, the Moon Speakers. How should I say this? There is an old tradition where if the king steps out of line, or the queen, or the king, it has been a king the past few times, but if the ruling monarch ever steps out of line and has crossed the point of no return, or vice versa, or if the Moon Speaker has, it is on the other to kill them. So they separated it, that way they wouldn't be able to, assassinate one another in the night, kind of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that did not stop my aunt from turning into a dragon and, killing the last king.
Mm.
To be fair, he was going way too far in the war. I was an infant at the time, but all the same, I heard stories afterwards of how, My aunt, while a little hasty, as I no one really faulted her for killing the old king. And she does also conjure up a major or a minor image of the previous king.
None of us were born during the previous, like before the previous king died, right?
You were not. No, this was about 100 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Leofiel killed the Elven King and the Dragon Empress in a week.
Mhm.
She killed the king first, though. And what you're seeing is Petrogos Euleri the Fifth. And you see this thing of Leofiel basically in the middle of the court, say in the middle of this grand castle. Like this area looks like extravagant to the nth degree. Even Amelie, you're a little bit surprised at like how beautiful, how aesthetic this place is. It looks like everything was there almost organically, but at the same time deliberately. You are looking at the Sacred Palace.
Oh, that's pretty.
Very pretty. But what isn't so pretty is Leofiel as you see her face turn from one of frustration to one of just grim determination. As you don't hear anything out of it because it's an image. But you do see this thing of her turning into this giant black-skinned dragon. Not like a normal black dragon that y'all have seen, but this one looks almost stunted. It's still massive and imposing, but it's like slithering across the ground as Leofiel moves, and you just see this noxious breath just blast the old king. And those who were standing aside him. He went too far. So my aunt did what she felt she had to do. But again, she is well, I won't say chilled out. She knows what I say. I'd imagine she knows that she needs to be more mentorly during this trip. But hey, at least for me, she's family. Say she looks over to you, Amelie. You're the one who has to get her help. Taps your glass with hers, by the way, after that. So it is a chance to see old friends. It's been a while since I've seen Adnan and Olabella in particular. So, anyone else here? I've been the one telling the stories most of the time. Does anybody have something fun to tell? No party tricks? No fun stories?
I do have to use the restroom.
Yeah, go for it. You don't have to fill the air if you don't want to, by the way, Phil. Because
I can skip a stone 4 times.
without magic?
Yeah, this girl I used to know taught me.
Oh. A girlfriend?
Boy, I sure am tired, guys. Good night.
Ooh. Isaac, I wasn't trying to be rude, by the way.
Yeah, that's my social battery done for the day. I'm gonna go.
Battery?
A battery is a theoretical device that powers things by the use of electric magic.
Oh. Oh, okay. I have heard of the batteries. Yes. Josaku, you look like you're about to say something. What's your party trick?
Pull out Gosh Rizu.
Got it. Okay. Wait. If we're going to use weapons, maybe we use them outside. This tent is expensive.
Oh, I put on the mask of disguising then.
Don't worry about that. Y'all specifically camped a little bit further away from everybody for that reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she played it out there.
Alright, and then I step outside. And I'm gonna...
She doesn't have a 20
let's
intelligence for
see.
nothing. So you're gonna use God Scale Flash?
Yeah, I'm gonna use on like 5 trees I see.
Okay, with that, who all is going out to watch Josaku use God Scale Flash? I know Varys is.
Yes, I want to see it.
Okay, to be fair, Phil, she is a Graviturgy wizard, and also, again, considered like a little bit prodigious in there. She did get special training because her family is politically influential. So yeah, everybody's out there doing it. Okay, Josaku, roll me those attacks. 5 of them.
Okay. Oh!
Hits?
3? Okay, at least the 3 hits.
Would you like to lucky that?
Yeah, I'm gonna lucky it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, what?
Do it.
Alright, we'll use my lucky on the first interaction.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, 19 hits. Yeah. Much better. Okay, you finally stopped sucking.
4th.
Okay, one more.
Oh, it was right there at a net 20. It was just
No,
right
it's cool.
there. Oh,
All of
shoot.
them hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. Okay, here it is. Oh my gosh, all the dice.
30 damage, yeah. As Josaku basically disappears in this gust of wind for a second, and then appears right next to the other trees as y'all just hear basically the wind whistle for a second. And before you see these slashes just come across through some of these trees, and they just like, it looks like the thing went through like a knife through butter. Or like a knife through paper. Let me do it like that. It just looks like it like sliced through with like no fucking resistance. And one of the trees, like straight up, like it's this like small, say a smaller tree. Boom. Well,
I start clapping.
as you Larry joins it, that was impressive.
I'm gonna sheath my sword.
Are you doing that thing where it's like the whole like it's like doing the thing?
Yeah.
Wait, are you left or right-handed?
Right.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you would have done it the way I just did. But yeah, that kind of thing. Because also, in case y'all forgot, yeah, again, Josaku does have God Razor and is now a katana.
Once again, I am the goat by being a cloud goblin.
Ah, you fucking clout goblin.
I am the greatest cloud goblin known to man.
Yep. Here is God Razor's current form. In its golden blue majesty and all. So yeah, again, y'all are with that. More small. I'll say a little bit more small talk. Everybody having fun. I would say about after that, wouldn't you say everybody goes to bed for the night? Or does anybody else have they want to talk? Anything else they want to talk about?
No, I'll keep watching, then go to bed. Go to bed.
All right. Well, I just did think of 2 other things. So she would turn to 2 people that haven't been able to really communicate. So, Varys, Kappa, what are your stories? Anything interesting? Oh, wait. Before I get on, how does a half-drow have brown hair?
A human parent helped.
I've never seen the human parent to be able to give a kid brown hair. Must have a special parent.
Let's just say my dad is kind of a big shot.
I was trying to avoid using the line Josaku.
What did Jose say? I want to see what Jose. Hold on, give me a
So
second.
yeah,
On my phone now.
your dad has good genes.
I fucking hate you, Jose.
I was trying to avoid it, but no, I caved in. No, but yes, hair dye does exist. Most people like of elven descent, like they don't exactly do brown. It's rare.
Yeah.
Like nobody, it's like elves tend to like drow especially, or like half drow tend to keep their white hair. Or if they do, they'll have like some like whitish hue, like a light blue, light green, light red, things like that.
Man, people really need to stop saying that. Argus is gonna get way too of a big head.
It's not as much white hair at supremacy. It's just like most people don't exactly like dye their hair when they have like something that is already considered like to most races the white hair, like the gleaming white, is considered traditionally attractive. So like most people don't give a shit.
Hyper, dude, I'm just messing around.
Oh, I know. I'm just playing up. I'm just playing along with it. Again, I missed you guys, so I'm playing. I'm messing with y'all a little bit. I'm playing around. I missed y'all. It's good to have everyone back. We still miss you, Jay.
Bro, we're not racist, Phil. Please, bro, we're not racist, bro.
Wait, I thought we were racist.
Fuck you.
Wait, yeah.
I still miss you, even if y'all are being, even if you're a dickhead. Okay, so let's say with that. Okay. So, what city in Anabora are you or your mother from?
My mom's we're from Galdrin.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to Galdrin.
It's
I've only ever been to Ustay. I went with one of my parents, on vacation with my parents.
yeah, Uste is probably the better vacation spot. Galdrin's more of a quiet taste, some might say.
Gotcha. And then, Kaba, I can see you are definitely Sir Adrian. Where are you from?
I am.
I DM'd it to you in case you forgot.
It's been a long while. I am from the humble. I am from the proud Isocross.
Easelcross. So that Dawn Spear.
Yes,
Interesting.
that sounds yeah.
Hey? Respect? There's I say there is a lot of how should I say efficiency in Easelcross because of your family.
Mhm.
Wait, are the Dawnspheres like important people?
Are you kidding? They basically run
No.
they own the city and run the city. Did you not tell them that?
Well, I try to be more humble as an adventurer. My
Well,
parents' deeds are theirs alone. I have not lived up to my full potential yet.
oh, don't say that. I saw you in battle yesterday, and you definitely lived up to a lot of expectations and potential. So,
Thank you.
would you like to say it, or would you rather me?
Hmm? Oh, about my family?
Yes, Varus did just ask.
I feel like I'll be speaking a bit too biased if I talk about my family.
Then to be objective, Varus,
Hmm?
uh, Kaba's family owns one of the largest mining operations on Abilene. In addition to that, they say this past year, his father was actually elected mayor of Visa Cross.
Oh, interesting. Hey, Amelie, you got competition for rich parents.
Oh no! The Rotier wine industry is ridiculously big. Like mining is one thing, but you also have to remember that most of the commerce is still like government military controlled in Soredria. It's a little bit different, but that's just because of the fact of like how ingrained the military is into it. It's not like, they take all of the money, but at the same time, it's not as
Mhm.
unrestricted as the wine trade is for the Rotiers.
Oh, I see, I see. But damn, this group has a lot of rich parents. Well, people with rich parents.
Hey, at least we have parents. That's better than most D&D characters.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, yes, most adventurers I know don't have parents or are alienated from them.
To be fair, I didn't know my dad for like 22 years, so I
How
did
old
become an adventurer.
how old are you now?
22?
Okay,
I like met him a few months ago.
it's getting late, but tomorrow you are telling me this story. On the ride over, actually, you are telling me this story.
Oh yeah, I did mention, right, that Argus is my dad.
Excusez-moi?
Argus Bean is my father. And my boss now.
Your dad is August Bane.
Yes.
Oh, shit. And I thought I had the corner on familial powerhouses. Okay, you win.
You knew I had to do it, Phil. You knew I had to do it.
Excusez-moi?
I forgot. The out cloud goblin. Cloud goblin.
Again, southern elves, like native southern elves, are French. Northern ones are Canadian, and the western ones are like Creole in the islands. Yeah. So everyone, after that, y'all go to bed for the evening. I think, unless you want to continue that conversation.
Ah, probably she said tomorrow, right? So I'll tell her all about it tomorrow.
Yes. Okay. So let's see. What happens here? I think this one. So, Kama!
Oh boy.
Yes, Soul Boy is right. As you find yourself once again in the Sea of Stars. This time you don't hear that same booming, like overwhelming voice you usually do whenever you're here. Usually, again, you hear again Helm's overwhelming, basically all-encompassing voice. But with this time, you don't. Instead, you're, well, it's just me this time, kid. As you turn and
Cool.
you do see Kiani. Been a while since
Good to
we.
see you again.
Yeah, good to see. Good to see you too. Been a while since we actually got to have a conversation instead of having to train.
So where is Lord Helm?
Occupied at the moment for some reason. You know how he is. He doesn't really tell me what goes on. He's much more of a gives orders and disappears kind of person. So with that, as I'm looking at your friends, everyone else is getting a second one of these things. As she taps her own Eternal Bastion, which you look at closely and you see that with how yours got more of the constellations evolved, hers is like a fucking work of art of the night sky. It is just stars everywhere about it. But it seems like it's already been picked out for you.
Sorry? Good talk. Ooh.
You didn't hear what Valkyr said in the Feywild, did you? Or you didn't remember it, did you?
Maybe I had too much of a drink.
He said to go home, kid.
home.
Home.
Um,
Like you were talking about earlier. Where's home for you?
East across, huh?
Yep. Apparently there's one there. Don't know which one. Don't know what the point is there. But God's help us if it's someone I don't get along with.
I'm sure it'll be fine. And we're lucky like that.
Are you? Are you really? Or
Every
are you
day.
lying to me right now?
Can't be unlucky if I always think I'm lucky.
Ah, damn, now you sound like Hero. I kind of hope it isn't him. No offense.
No, you just jinxed yourselves.
Well, not quite. You don't exactly strike me as the pint-sized or I say or devilish type.
Nope.
So yeah, it's probably not Hero.
But home, huh?
Uh, if
No, I don't think I'm
I mean,
really.
if you're in luck, uh, Mariah would be good conversation. Well, actually, not good conversation, but would be a good person to have up in your head.
Mhm. What is she like?
Headstrong, very
Mm-hmm.
steadfast, unwavering.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's a reason that they called her the Wall.
Oh.
In addition to her outfit, she she's actually a deva. So her wings would poke out of her armor at all times. That's why she's the winged viceroy.
Mm. Wow, she sounds like a wonderful person. I would like to get the chance to learn from her as well.
Yeah. Shame she died too in that fight. Then again, so did I. It wasn't exactly easy, and as long as I'm around, I'm hoping to be able to teach you to make sure that that doesn't happen again to you.
You have certainly taught me well. I doubt I will be able to die besides from old age or alcoholism.
Oh, trust me, you don't even touch alcoholism of some of my companions. You should have seen what Garrus or Osmahawk could put down in a single day. They drunk me under the table. And that's saying something. I'm a damn dwarf.
Must have been such what a wonderful memory for you, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It also helped that I was one of the few that had a, pardon my French, Lord Helm, but a tight ass god that wasn't a tight ass myself.
So
I will, God, I will undo the English language. I swear, one day.
I'm sorry, Pod. That broke me for a second.
Unravel thread by thread until there is nothing left for us to damn this world with.
Uh, but yeah, knowing what it is that you can do, um, I know Almighty is an option, but if I listen correctly, since then that one is a little bit out of reach.
mhm.
Though Benedict would be a welcome sight. Very kind. You remind me of him a little bit. He was always
Seems
the
like
gentle helper of the group. If there was ever anyone in need, he would always help them.
what a fine lad.
Hmm. I heard that he ended up being one of the survivors of the battle. Then again, if you saw somebody carrying around a flaming sword the size of a building, I think you would bet on that person to walk out alive too.
What amazing person! A flaming size of a building.
Oh, absolutely. When I say that that thing was more just a hunk of metal than a sword, I'm not kidding. That sword is larger than you are, and that's in its normal form. How he carried around that thing, I still don't know. The thing was like twice my height. And then some. I mean, I guess I'm not the tallest, but damn.
I could only wish to be as disciplined in my training as him, to be able to carry such weight.
He swung it around as if it was weightless. Oh, and do me a huge favor. If you find a pair of black pearl earrings called Equality,
Mm-hmm.
whoever puts them on, tell them to slap that bitch for me. She got
All
me
right.
ki- She got me killed.
Equality, huh? Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be on the lookout for it.
Yeah. And that's if you have the misfortune of finding them. Because Lady Shar, from what I've heard, is not necessarily a nice companion in someone's head. And I imagine Jezebel isn't much better.
You know what they say? Like minds always stick together. Just like you and me.
Fair enough. Well, alright. Enough chit chat, though. Let's change, shall we? As she, like, as a a big ass mace materializes in her hand.
Always ready. As I start to hold out my shield.
There you go. Alright. As we'll say that that's about where your dream will end for the night. Hey, Varys, you're up!
Mm-hmm.
As you are in the Frozen Wastes.
Oh yeah, time to go fishing with can't remember his name again. I keep getting
Not quite, kid. As you do see the old grandfatherly figure with, like, the frost tinged beard and hair, that light blue skin, kind of just chilling out in a chair kind of made of ice and snow.
What's up, Gramps? We going fishing today?
Not quite. More so just wanted to check in on you.
No. Did you say something?
No, I was trying to do like the Roshi like cough laugh.
Okay. What was the Goliath's name again?
Osmond.
Osmond. I'm also still surprised Osmond hasn't decked me yet for calling you Gramps.
He has he has said that it is acceptable for you to do so.
Oh.
I got your back on this one, kid.
Nice, thanks, Gramps. What is it? Oh yeah, no, I've been doing fine. Beat up some things. Probably gonna go beat up more things. Now we're gonna go talk to the wheeler of Syzygy.
That was one of the things I wanted to warn you about.
How fucked are we?
No, it's not anything. Don't let any of them touch my belt.
Who, the wheeler of Syzygy?
No, any of the wolves. In general, those say the Northern Elves aren't necessarily fond of cryomancers as much. Or at least the wolves aren't. The Northern Elves are, but the wolves aren't, just because it's such a common magical usage over there. So you tend to get a couple people who may pray to me or to the uppity bitch.
Why would they not like you though?
Because do you know how many cryomancers they deal with on a daily basis?
A lot?
A lot.
And do the cryomancers tend to be like necromancers and kill people?
No, not quite that. It's more so like, how should I say this? Every person that thinks that they're proficient in cryomancy tends to think that they can join the wolves, or at least they pray to me or again the uppity bitch about it.
Mm-hmm.
So when it doesn't work out because of the fact that the cryomancers are not that uncommon up north, kind of like your friend Margit, eh?
He's a cryomancer?
She's a shadow sorcerer, but her secondary specialty is cryomancy.
Oh.
Everyone is so talented.
Say what?
Sorry, I forgot to mute.
No. What'd y'all say?
Pod, you said that she was so talented, right?
Everyone's so talented.
Not everyone. Again, it's more so like people think that just because the fact that they can learn like frostbite or like a simple ice spell that they can join and be good at cryomancy. But also, again, Margit is a war veteran who's like hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
She's also, again, she runs the magic shop, one of the biggest in the world, so or one of the best in the world, I guess I could say, rather than biggest. But yeah,
Oh yeah, I was meaning to ask you, Gramps. Do you know how well the wielder of CCG gets along with Saloon?
obediently. Very well, I would imagine. I don't really talk to Saloon that much.
Isn't Saloon supposed to be like one of the nicer goddesses?
Oh, absolutely. Saloon is such a sweetheart. Beautiful, beautiful, kind. Nothing bad to say about the deer.
Yeah, and her wielder is isolationist, and doesn't you really talk to anyone that's not a elf?
That's less due to their connection, and from what I could tell, more due to the past, the shit that's happened.
And I
Let's
don't know.
just say
Maybe
I had a lot of people praying to me during a war. It did not go well.
who prayed to you during the war? Because like, I guess the cryomancers.
Various cryomancers.
That's fair. That's fair. I feel like everything
sorry.
here could be answered by.
I'm sorry, mate. Let me establish it into their own tongue. Cryomancers, eh?
God, I hate that accent.
I'm not too. Aside for having to hear it so many times, I'm not too partial to it either.
Oh well, hopefully we won't have to run into any cryomancers anytime soon.
Again, they're not the problem. It's just like don't let anyone don't let anyone touch it because they'll think, oh, I can use that to become a more powerful cryomancer and whatnot. Ooh, I can use that to show up the other cryomancers I know. Just keep them away from my damn belt.
I will. Don't worry. Just like I'm keeping people away from you, blah, I can't even remember the name of my Sakara law.
Oh, that one I don't think many people will really try and go for.
Yeah, but do you know how funny it would be to see so many people turn into fucking barnacles?
It really wouldn't be that funny, Varus.
Oh, and here I was having fun.
You don't have to stop, kid. Varus, I'll say, as you do obviously see Valkyr walk up and sort of like just standing there a little bit.
What do you mean? Why are you going? Oh, you're in my head.
I'm not too. As I remember, Varus, most of the time I am in a place that's much warmer than this.
I honestly have no idea what you're complaining about. This is quite nice.
I'm not wearing a belt that keeps it feeling like it's in, in a decent day in spring, even when it's super fucking cold.
Yeah, but you're a god. You can figure something out.
remember, our powers aren't as strong in other people's divine realms.
Also, how is it that you two were able to shove your divine realms into my head? Like, how is that fair?
It's more that this isn't as much a representation. Say it's not as much truly the divine realm as more of a recreation of it inside of your heads. It's more of
Yeah,
a
and
place of comfort and familiarity to us, some place that is easiest for us to conjure while also being able to establish that it is us that's talking to you.
you say that, yet there's your ship a few 100 feet away, and all your cabin watching in on whatever most of what I do. I know those fuckers are taking bets on my life right now.
If it makes you feel any better, I'll say I betted on you surviving.
And I need to get in on the bets too. This isn't fair.
Hey, Garrus is
Wait,
betting for you too.
how are you? What are you guys betting on if you're all most of them are dead?
I'm also the god of pirates, Varus.
Oh, oh, oh,
Corsairs, you don't think there's treasure in the afterlife?
oh. That's fair. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Sailors
Oh,
include pirates.
oh. I hope I don't have to deal with fucking
No, I
the
don't.
guy from
I don't.
Warbank.
No, I don't tend to add any of the solitudes to my crew.
Thank God, because if I had to deal with him once I was dead, holy shit.
No.
I'd want peace and quiet up here.
Well, in addition to, well, now that you've made the joke, though, don't let anyone turn into barnacles, please. And also, around the world's most powerful druid, don't say anything stupid, lad.
I'm not that stupid. I'm not gonna run my mouth in front of
Are you?
the Yeah, I'm not that stupid. I'm not gonna run my mouth in front of like the person that killed a king and also can turn into a dragon.
Isn't stopping you from showing some favoritism to her niece.
That's different. I'm showing favoritism to her niece before I knew she was her niece.
Fair enough. Well, Lord Ultulu, are you good? And I am, Lord Valker. Well, in that case, hope you slept well, Varus.
Hey, Captain, can you guys warn me about anything upcoming? Any huge dragons trying to come kill us? Any wielders of reverie trying to come kill us?
Varus, how many worshippers of me do you think are in this area?
Like, is I mean the sea's around us, so like a
No!
few.
You're going to be several hundred miles in, I'll say about 100 miles inland.
Okay, then not that many.
Yeah, not that many. There's more for Lord Ultulu, but most of them aren't exactly the biggest, I'll say the biggest sources of knowledge.
Don't we have to wait? Chiromancy is chiromancy a sorcery or a wizard thingy?
Both. It's basically just a specialization in ice magic. It's not a school
Mm.
of wizardry, for example.
Okay, okay.
It's like how your friend is a pyromancer. Some people prefer ice to fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Ice is better. I prefer water personally, but hey, that's just me.
Technically, water and ice are the exact same thing, just like different forms.
That's the difference though. The farm. Hydromancy. I say you try to tell a hydromancer and a cryomancer that that they do the same thing. See how far that gets you.
Hmm. I mean, it go pretty well considering I can now breathe on the water and the cold doesn't affect me.
True. Fair enough. All right. With that, back to bed, Varus.
Good night.
As y'all are back here, and those are the only two of the dreams for the night. Or is it?
Hmm.
I'm just kidding. No, that is the only ones.
Ooh.
It's okay. Second day of travel. Who wants to roll me a d20?
Phil?
Oh, or
Pod said Phil.
Well,
I
no,
missed.
Oh,
I
Pod.
did, but I know that Phil likes rolling the d20s sometimes.
Yes, 3. Okay. It's
Let's be real, Pod. He loves rolling the d20s every time.
it's raining. Also, yes, Phil. Whiskey is very harsh. Whiskey is not a pleasant thing to drink. At least like with wine, you can like enjoy the flavor a little bit. Whiskey is not the same. Did you say something? Because like your mic lit up, but no sound came out.
Oh, I said I drink like half a mug.
Half a mug of whiskey?
Damn.
Oh, dude, you're gonna be sloshed by the end of the night.
In one gulp, or like just do you drink like? Have you been drinking like whiskey slowly by slowly? Now you're at half a gulp, half
Half
a
a
glass.
fucking
I've been
mug?
sipping on it. I'm good, you guys. Keep going.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, wait,
sipping's
hold
fine,
up,
sipping's
hold
good.
up. No, no, no. I want to show you something, Phil. I want to show you something real quick because I actually have one right here.
Well, if you have any Coke, Phil, I personally like whiskey and Coke. If the taste of it alone is pretty harsh.
So, compared to me, that is the size of a whiskey glass. You're supposed to fill it up to like about where that first line is, if you're wanting like a drink with a good bit of whiskey in it. Not a freaking mug.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
All right, hey though, man. More power to you. This is gonna be fun. It's okay. Again, it's raining on the trip, but then again, it's a light rain. It's not like a downpour, but it's like it's enough that it's like a little bit annoying. Ah. Oh, that reminds me. I have some too. Actually, wait, no, mine's moonshine. No, you reminded me. I got some moonshine for Christmas. But yeah, with that, y'all are doing that. Occasionally y'all do hear a really and a what the fuck from Yaliri listening to Varys's things about shit y'all have done, and also about like his story about with his dad and his mom and whatnot. So, end of the second day. Pod, would you like Amelie to cook again?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Wisdom check.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a nature roll this time?
Oh no, yeah, I meant nature.
Okay. 25. 17 plus 8.
25. So this time, I will say that y'all, instead of the salmon, because I would say y'all have ran out of it, y'all did these other things where Yuliri did buy y'all some meat. And again, you cooked up like a really nice like pork stew. It was really fucking delicious.
Man, that sounds good.
Oh, it sounds delicious. Let's see how this Hunch Punch Moonshine tastes. Bottoms up. Okay, I can't keep a straight face. That's fucking gross. Fuck! Oh, that burns! That burns different! My mouth is still tingling. Yep, that is definitely a sipper. That is not a gulper. Alright, so, yeah. End of this day, end of the day, it's like, holy shit, though. 1, Amelie, fantastic as always. 2, what the fuck? I can't believe you guys killed a fucking dragon, and that is what your armor is made out of, Isaac. That is badass.
No, it's leather.
I said it was badass, as in the action of doing so was very cool.
Oh, gotcha.
It was a compliment to you. I called you a badass. It's a miracle one of you guys didn't die against the dragon.
Amelie just kind of looks around at the table. Her lips are sealed shut.
And y'all killed like, I say y'all fought like demons and other monsters. Like y'all have seen some shit. Like holy shit!
We also fought an undead dragon.
What's the fuck?
He showed up in War Gang. When we were in War Gang and we had to kill it.
Oh, y'all were there when that shit happened. That news actually made it over here that there was some sort of horde of like undead dragons that went around.
Yeah, we had to fight one of them.
We
So
fought a
that's
metal
the
dragon.
say what?
We fought like a metal dragon too.
Metal dragon. Wait, metal dragon?
Yeah, it was like a steam dragon or something.
Oh, you're talking about the statue.
That thingy, yeah.
Oh. Shit. What is it with you guys and dragons?
Good question.
Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me that you met the princess or something.
Which princess?
Zoo motherfuckers.
You could say we're really good at being at the right place at the right time.
No shit.
And some
Y'all are cool. I need to hang out with you guys more often. Though, I would not want to step on any toes as far as wizardry. Say, I could never replace neither you, Isaac, nor you, Amelie.
No, you could absolutely replace me 100%.
No, you have a... How should I say this? Isaac, you have a infectious naivete, which is very appealing. In a funny way. And Amelie, of course, no one could replace you. I'm a shit cook.
At least you recognize it. I haven't had any of your cooking yet, but
Don't. Well, it's not as much that I'm a terrible cook as more of a, instead of cooking, I decided it was better flattening things into pancakes.
Mhm.
Yes, making pancakes instead of cooking them.
You know, if you were to use enough pressure, that should heat whatever it is that you're crushing up enough, right? I don't know. I
You
didn't
said
pay
it
much
should heat
attention myself.
It does from time to time. It depends on how powerful the spell. Graviturgy is very complicated and unfortunately does require me to make a bunch of calculations in my head at any given time. I have to calculate things like pressure, angle, direction, curvature of Abilene, the position of the moon. There's a whole bunch of shit I have to calculate. It's exhausting, really, but at the same time, graviturgy is fucking cool. Well, we have one more day before, one more night's rest before we get there after tonight. So I don't know about you. I am going to turn it with that. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to do before they go to bed?
Not really. Amelie's just gonna kind of wave her off with a bonne nuit and get ready for bed herself, I guess.
Yep. Okay. So, Varys.
I'm surprised you didn't catch that.
Oh no, I did, and that's why I gave you like that little like I got it. No.
I didn't have the screen on, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, actually, I would like everybody but Varys to roll me a d20.
Okie dokie.
everyone
Let's
but
go.
Brad, right?
Everyone
Oops.
but Varys.
Well. Alright, I got a 10.
A 10, okay. By the way, with normal d20 spot, just do it in roll 20.
Yeah.
16. Okay. Life. Still looking for yours. 18. Okay.
No, I thought I was doing good.
No, 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 no. There is a threshold that had to be hit for something. Okay. So Varys,
Mm-hmm.
you hear something. Say something wakes you up, and you hear
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel compelled to step outside.
I feel compelled to step outside.
Yeah.
Does it seem weird?
A little bit, but it's like, huh? What was that noise? It sounded like something's outside. I better go check it out.
Okay, then I'll go.
You go. And you notice it's eerily quiet out here.
Oh. Do I completely step out of the
Do you not hear it? Do you have roll 20 muted?
no, I'm on my phone, right? I said because my headphones died.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun. As you hear an ominous whistle.
Um, I get the carol already.
Varys, it's cute that you think that does anything. Though it is fun watching you with your little trip with your friends. Do you turn around towards the source of the voice?
Yeah.
As you see the familiar white hair of death. I say white hair and red eyes of death. Looking at you. Hi. Long time no speak. Nice
Was it
balance.
that long ago?
It's been a week or so.
That's not
Depends.
long.
If we're accounting for the time that you guys spent in the Feywild, it's been a couple weeks.
That is, I did forget about the Feywild.
Yeah, you did. Or are you not surprised I was watching you there too?
No, not really. I forget, death exists everywhere.
Oh, it does. It does. It does. It does. Nasty thing that happened to that one Minosol. Very nasty. Quite an enjoyable reap though. It's rare I get to take someone who's been completely eviscerated on an atomic level. Then again, that word probably doesn't mean anything to you.
No.
Everything
Then,
of him was gone.
yeah, that I saw. And again, please do remember, I did, kind of drop out of school at the age of 8.
Hmm. Yes, you did. Remember, Varys, you didn't start to tempt me until you turned. I say until you turned about 13, 14. Before that, I wasn't particularly watching. But also,
So one thing, I do get what you're saying, but also it is kind of creepy when you say you were watching a 13 or 14-year-old. And not in the
I
like,
watch everyone that exists,
I
Varys.
know, but when you phrase it like that, it doesn't
I'm
come off as the death
as
creepy.
all of a
I'm just
sudden
saying,
she's right in front of you and there's like a sickle like pressed right up next to your throat.
this is death creepy,
Uh,
This makes me fear for my life.
Say that one more time. I could not understand you.
I said, this is creepy. This makes me fear for my life.
You should. See, I'm only letting you live as long as you are because of the fact that it's entertaining to watch you throughout your adventures. Don't get me wrong, Varys. One of these days, I will reap you. I will take what is owed to me.
You don't see me arguing with you. It'll happen one day.
One day, and it won't be a natural causes kind of thing, no. When I decide that I've had enough fun watching you, you'll hear it. but you won't be able to stop it.
Listen, how about this, okay? You extend that to natural causes, or you repeat me like a few hundred years down the line. If I
Oh,
get you.
Varys. As she starts to walk around, and again, she's got like this like hooked sickle,
Hmm.
in her hand, and you notice it's like as she's walking around, she had it like hooked around the back of your neck. As she's walking around you, she's kind of like keeping it in a circle, like just like barely against the skin, not enough where it's cutting it, but just barely off the skin around as she's walking like a full loop around you. You see, you can make a deal with the devil. You don't make deals with death.
Listen, I'm not making deals. All I'm saying is I'm trying to do a favor for you by getting rid of that big, oversized chicken that's currently in the sky. He's being an annoying piece of shit.
Entertaining, but he'll die too. And nothing's killed him yet. Last I
So
checked, another
far.
one of those oversized chickens did kill you.
Yes, but I came back.
And that's what pissed me off.
Technicalities. Listen, I'll do you a solid, and I'll help get rid of the oversized chicken at some point. I don't know when. Still not strong enough for that.
So, at this point, Kaba, you hear something going on outside. It sounds like there's like some murmuring or something. You're hearing it because your room is. I was like, you decided to sleep in the room that's close to the door. So you're like, what the hell is going on? Do you go out and check what's going on outside?
Of course.
So you walk outside and you hear Varys talking. I say talking, but seemingly talking to himself. Oh, would you look at that? You have company. Bye-bye.
Wait, you want me to introduce you to Kaba?
By the way, Kava, you hear him say, do you want me to introduce you to Kava? There's no one around Varys. It seems like he's just talking to himself.
I'm good. Seems like you got a weird friend.
Yeah, like, okay,
Night.
I wouldn't call that the friend.
Kaba
Someone that's
Dogs back
toxic.
into the tent, like mid-sentence for you.
You just hear like you just hear Varys, like I guess they don't need Kaba doesn't hear him, but he just mumbles under his breath. Okay, that's not cool, Dad. You can come scare me as much as you want, making me look like a weirdo in front of my friends. That's not cool. That's not cool.
As you turn, as like you go like that's not cool. You turn around, and then you you see her say like the red eyes like right in front of you. Neither is interrupting my fucking job. I'll see you around, Varys. As basically like she does this like shy thing before her form just kind of like melts into like almost like it just starts to disappear, like instantly.
In his head, all you hear him go is, "Hey, Captain, how crazy am I for still thinking she's hot?"
Oh, Varys. As you hear Ulutu said, kids got taste. I say, kids got taste. As you hear Valkyr say, yes, but no accounting for personality.
You can throw away the flowers, but I kind of want to keep the vase. That's from my mom. Oh.
Man, I love that Ulutu's on my side. Let's go.
Well, no, he's accounting for taste visually. He says, yeah, I would make a joke about a death wish, but yeah, I'm not going to. All right. So at this point, Varys go back to sleep. Everybody take your long rests again, except for Varys.
Wait, I don't need a long rest, but I'll get a long rest with the foot.
You will
We'll
take
a
two
point
short
of-
rests because your sleep was interrupted for a solid like 20 minutes by death.
I don't take a point of exhaustion or anything, right?
No.
And I'm fine. I don't use anything.
Again, it's just not uninterrupted 8 hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or like uninterrupted like long rest. God damn it, I clicked on the wrong fucking channel. Okay, there we go. Now it's back. Okay, but yeah. Okay, so last day. Uh, Phil, roll me a d20.
Let's go.
He was fast on that shit. Holy hell!
No.
Yeah, it's a nice brisk day. Again, it is in the later stages of September. Or about September. I'm trying to remember exactly what month when I named the months in this world. One moment, because we just celebrated Finn and Varys' birthday a little bit back. I would say it is towards the late end of Mesteb, and in this one, the Northern Hemisphere has their like the seasons are switched with our world. Like in Abilene, summers are in the Southern Hemisphere in the middle of the year, whereas they're at the end of the year towards here. So right now, it's like because you are in the deep of the Northern Hemisphere, in Mesteb, it is basically like how do I say this? It's basically like the fall solstice, right about that area, or spring solstice, right around that area. So it's a nice early spring day. Think like a mid March for the Americas, or what season is it for you right now, Life? I don't remember how it. Say where exactly it is on globe.
Huh?
What season is it for you right now?
It's we don't really have seasons here, man. It's more like rain or not rain.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, then never mind that comparison. Um, so yeah, like I said, everyone, it's like a warm spring day kind of thing, and it's again a very very pleasant day. Good job on the 18, Phil. So yeah, y'all start to get there, and then as y'all start to get closer, you'll see it over the horizon. Just that little bit of thing first, as y'all. By the way, the countryside for Ylair, just to rehash to show you like just some example of the Yulari countryside and the landscapes of like kind of what it looks like on the route up. But then you'll see it poking over the hills and the small mountains. You see it towering over the horizon, and as you get closer, you're like, huh, holy shit,
Uh,
that's one big fucking tree.
I've seen better.
That tree stands about half a mile tall, by the way.
Yeah, I've seen better.
Ooh.
Yes. I say, well, everyone, that is the Borea Forest, and that is the Heart Tree, also known as the tree that touches the sky. The tree that touches the sky. I can never do that. The frickin' accent thing.
Like, does it actually touch the sky or
It's a
metaphor?
tree that's a half a mile tall.
Yeah, well, we have trees in a care that are 5 miles tall.
No, this is the tallest tree in the world.
She doesn't know that.
Yeah, they do.
Well, then I'm just obviously lying.
For reference, the tallest tree on Earth is about 380 feet tall.
Never tell me the odds.
This is about 9 times taller than the tallest tree on Earth.
It's very impressive. It's a very big tree. It's very cool.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that. Yeah, as y'all are going in, and then y'all start to go over. Y'all are in it, and then you'll happen upon a town right at the entryway of the forest. Well, this will be our last night in anywhere that isn't the House of Honor. Get a good night's sleep. You'll need it to deal with my aunt. As you go in, it's like, oh, and just a heads up. Uh, don't mind. Say, please just deal with the accent. I apologize in advance. As then, y'all walk into the inn. Wait, what can I do for you, friend? Hey, Hedge, we're in the north. It's Canada. It's Canada. What y'all, by the way, the VOD can't see is Hedge just filling our chat with "I want to die, please, I want to die. Oh my God, please kill me." So yeah, oi, what can I do for? Oh, Yurli, how are you doing, dearie? I am doing great. Thank you much. I will take the rooms for me and my compatriots. Oh, well, it's always nice to meet new friends, eh? Welcome. Let me pull up the map because I put a name for this place. Everyone, welcome to Salam Kahil, and welcome specifically to the Hill, eh? By the way, the place is literally called The Hill A.
Eh?
Hey, it's just something we say around here, eh?
Hey.
Yep. I'm sorry if that sounds a little bit odd to you.
Wait, what? Can you repeat that?
What? Sorry that it sounds a little bit odd to you?
Okay, I
As you see Varys kind of like his eyes like twitching a little bit. Oh, are you doing all right there, eh? Is there anything I can do to help you? Would you like some coffee? Some syrup?
No, I think I'm just gonna head to bed. Thanks for the help.
Oh, are you sure? There's a big ice hockey game on tonight. Say around the corner tonight.
Yeah, he just walks off and heads to bed.
I hope I didn't do anything to offend him, eh?
He's very moody.
Oh, well, there's nothing that I. Oh my God, what is it? I say there's nothing that a good meal from Selby's won't help out with that.
It might not help. He's actually very racist.
Oh, oh. Well, I'm sorry.
What the fuck, Phil?
Well, I'm sorry for him then, eh?
I don't know if I should.
And then it's like you see Yurli fighting back laughter. This is why I think you're awesome, Isaac. I'll go check on him real quick. As so the rest of y'all are around. Oh, would anybody like any cookies, eh? We give them complimentary here. Yeah, no, I've been waiting for this because I specifically waited till Hedge got back to introduce Northern Ylair. So that way I could introduce him to like South Park Canada but elves.
You're so evil.
I know, right? Yeah. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Oh man. But yeah, no, y'all doing it as that so is everybody just gonna go to bed?
I think so.
I'm gonna head to Varys' room for real quick
Head to
to
Varys.
check upon him.
Alright, go for it.
I knock on the door on Varys' door.
He opens up the door. What's up, Kaba?
For you, it's a cross.
It's a what?
It's a cross, a holy symbol.
A holy symbol. Okay, you gave him a holy symbol. You gave him a holy symbol.
I'm like, thank you. What am I supposed to use it for?
For any invisible enemies we can't see.
I don't know if y'all been watching YouTube Shorts lately. Did you pray today?
I did not, but okay. I think it's clicking what he's saying. And I'm like, okay, listen. I appreciate the concern, but I don't think this is gonna work. I'm not crazy. You remember the time when I accidentally stopped living? Yeah,
Yeah.
the person in charge of the whole not living thing isn't that happy that I came back alive.
Okay.
Oh. Shit.
Well,
Yeah, he's fucked, kid.
in that case, if
That
you
was
do
in-
see him,
That was in your head, by the way,
him,
Kaba.
her, it... Well, if you do ever see him again, you could always get our help. I'm sure our party can deal with that.
You know what? Maybe you know what? I think a solid what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Maybe with Yagu 6-on-1, we could take. We could. I'm not gonna say anything in case they come after me. But yeah, you know what? I appreciate the help.
Plus, I don't agree with death as well. I'm a priest after all.
That is fair. That is fair. Oh yeah, because he has rib fight. Let's go. Try to piss off. Get some more.
Oh.
Well, if you ever do need a turn undead, I could squeeze in a little magic there.
At this
Huh.
point, you do hear a knock on your door. Huh. I said I didn't expect anyone else to be here.
Oh, we were just
Hello,
chit-chatting,
Kaba.
you know.
Ah, well, Kaba, you are welcome invited too. Vers, I know a good. I know a good place that serves Alamusan food around the corner. Would you want to come?
Oh yeah, might as well enjoy the cuisine while I'm here.
Oh, it's not from here.
Oh, it's not?
No, he's Alamusan.
Oh.
Selby.
Yeah, no go.
Right?
Well, I'll leave you two alone. I have some mental training to do.
Well, best of luck with that. Uh. Okay, yeah, y'all walk over and you hear a bunch of people say it's like, oh, hi. And it's like, hi, eh? Hi, eh? And then you get it. But then you see this. Y'all walk over to this place called Selby's. Come on, this is the best Alamusan place in all of northern Yale, hey? I say, as she added that in as like a little bit of a dig because she could tell you don't like it.
Mm.
I am just kidding. I won't keep doing that. Promise. But
Appreciate it.
because you have been drinking my wine for the past few days, as she pokes you in the chest, you are buying.
It's the least I could do for all of the wine and the company.
Oh, that is not the company, but at the same time, I think you might find this place a little bit charming. As you walk in, and it's like, you see this Alamusan, it is actually a fire genasi. Ah, hello, my friend. How are you? Hello there. I say, hello, Zebby. Sorry, that. You're Lee. Who is this? Who is this tall, strapping man?
Varus, nice to meet you.
Alvarez. What can I get you today?
Whatever you really recommend. She's the one that's been here before.
I will make you something better.
I just share a look at her like as in a, like what the fuck is going on here.
So basically, what he ends up doing is he does this like ornate display. Well, not ornate, but like this like. No, Hedgehill still hasn't gotten the reference yet, even though he and I have talked about this before. How we're like the only two people who get this reference. And then like he pops it. I was like, ah, yes. Two Vidharmas. One with the chicken and one with the beef. And then you do see Yearly leading and say, watch this. Can I have some of the tomato sauce? As you see his his face kind of like sour. We do not put the tomato sauce on the Vidharma. I must protect the culture.
Oh my god!
Oh
Oh my
Phil
god!
got
It's
it!
Shelby's!
It is Shelby's! Hedge! You live in Canada and you didn't get the Shelby's reference!
Dude, I don't think there's a Showbiz in Winnipeg.
Yeah, but you've seen the TikToks.
Yeah, I have.
We've
I
talked
have.
about them numerous times.
Yeah, but I don't have him here. It's why it took me a while.
I
I
must
do want
protect.
to go there though. I do want to go there one day. But
Yeah,
the food
again-
actually does look good.
Again, Northern Utah, it's basically Canada. I wanted to shove as many Canadian jokes into this bit as possible because I knew they would annoy you.
My pain is your enjoyment.
Yes!
Uh,
To my extreme enjoyment. Okay, yeah, you'll have it. And again, you'll have a nice dinner. So, your friend, you and your friends seem like you have a lot figured out, but that you have a lot don't.
I trust me. I think I'm pretty sure we have more figured out, not figured out than we do figured out.
It was an attempt. It was the compliment. Varys.
Thank you.
If you can't tell, I'm pretty shit at flirting.
Ah, that's what's happening here. Yeah, you know what?
I asked you to take me to dinner. What the fuck did you think this was?
Listen, I'm pretty shit at flirting too, so it really works well when you tell me directly.
Ah, well, yes. Say it. Honestly, say it's interesting meeting someone like yourself here because of the fact that it's someone from a completely different world, so to speak. But at the same time, someone who still seems very easy to talk to.
You learn to pick that up when you grow up around a bunch of different people.
Interesting. Oh, life. This ship been going. Hedge saw the picture and was just like, "Auga, auga, woohoo!" Like,
I'm pretty sure I told Phil because I wasn't there to go wingman for him.
yeah, no,
Wingman
like
for Varys.
straight up, Hedge was like that cartoon, like the things of like Tomcat, like whenever he sees like a female cat, just like going crazy. That was Hedge.
Based and true. Based and true.
Based and true. Yeah, so damn it, I dropped the dice again. From there, it's like y'all have I was like a nice meal there doing that. Well, you have to admit it was hearing him talk about protecting the culture was better than hearing A all night, wasn't it?
It was, and the food was pretty good as well.
That it was. There's a reason that this is my favorite restaurant in the city. Granted, there's not going to be nearly as much interesting cuisine where we're going. Tomorrow it'll take us a few hours to get into the forest.
I see. Maybe I should talk to this guy before I leave about maybe opening up a shop in either Akar or Goldrun, or maybe both.
He's got a couple of branches in your lair, but he loves it here. I've tried to get him to open a branch further south, but it just has not worked yet.
I wonder if I can get him, if I foot the bill, if he'd be willing to do it.
Splits the bill on a restaurant.
No, like like franchising, like kind of like that. I'll hope and I'll
What
invest.
happened? What happened to growing up poor?
Yeah, when you kill a dragon, you start making a lot of money.
That is fair. That is fair.
Also, stumbling upon a pirate's wrecked ship, a lot of money over there.
Fair enough. So, Monsieur Moneybags, why don't we walk around and just go for a little bit? This is that would be a bad idea.
Not gonna do that.
It is interesting though with your friends. And also, I am also told to be accompanying you back once you have obtained whatever it is you all are looking for. Honestly, I just hope Amelie is ready to deal with my aunt.
Is your aunt as bad as they say she is?
Depends. What's your perspective on someone? But I would say someone who is what is the term? Strict to a fault. Someone who is unwavering. Someone who radiates that they are the most powerful person in the room. And while they don't, I was saying while they don't carry an air of arrogance to it, there is definitely a thing of everyone else in the room knows it.
Hmm.
And it's because of the fact that they are slightly afraid of her.
Hmm.
I have seen August Bane in person once. He had a friendly charisma about him. My aunt is more so like fish in the water when a shark decides to swim up. Even if the shark is not trying to eat anything, everyone still is afraid.
Hmm.
As in Sylvie comes over. Hello, my friends, and yes, I can confirm. Her aunt is scary as shit.
Oh
We're
man,
good. We're good, Sylvie. We're good. Sorry, just wanted to add that.
that's gonna be interesting when Amelie meets her.
Yes, I do agree. Well, me being there hopefully will diffuse it a little bit. She always has had a little bit of a soft spot for me, and the fact that she's less hard on me than she is the others. Then again, she has said that she's proud of my magical aptitude and my progression. Well, proud isn't the right word. It is more so that I have not disappointed her with it.
That it is expected.
She has always say she's my aunt on my mother's side, and she is always a little disappointed that my mother did not pursue more. As what is the word Aunt Lee said? Fulfilling or meaningful pursuits than politics.
Hmm. You know what? I would say I get you, but I don't. Kind of being born with magic means there are no expectations put on you.
Wait, did you say being born with no magic? Because you said being born with magic.
I said being born with no magic.
Okay, no, you left off the no. Okay, that confused me for a second. Okay, yeah. I'll say, not around here. It is not. Those with lesser magic, such as Solana, are expected to be among the best fighters that the world has to offer. Why do you think the Justicars are known for their prowess? If you can't cast a
And yet,
spell, you can sure as shit gives them hell with a blade.
that's true. The strongest swordsman in the world right now is fucking a man with no magic.
Don't say that ever around Solana. She would hate to hear that.
It is the truth, though. And the next strongest swordsman's probably going to be Jisaku, a man with no magic whatsoever.
We shall see. He has a little ways to go, though.
It is, but so do I. But that isn't going to stop me from being the strongest man on Abilene.
Fair enough. Then again, your father currently holds both of those titles that you both seek.
And we're both going to beat him.
Hopefully, I get to see that day.
So, man.
Well,
um,
let us let's go for tonight. We have to get up early. My aunt doesn't exactly like it when people are late.
that's fair.
All right, y'all retire back, and then let's see who has something tonight. How about nobody? You gotta admit, I pulled a little bit. I bet you Pot thought I was gonna say Amelie there for a second.
I kind of.
no,
Out of it lately.
no, you're good. That's also part of the reasons why I'm like putting it off a little bit, like getting to it, the part where you'll have to do it a little bit more. That way, like you have time to like get a little bit mental going.
Yeah. It doesn't help. I'm starting to get a migraine.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I apologize, because here comes the part where you're gonna be the narrative focus.
Aha.
Yep. As y'all wake up, y'all are woken up a little bit earlier than before by Yurli. Come on, everybody. It is time to go to the wolves.
Mm.
As y'all then get onto the horses, eat a quick breakfast. As you hear a bunch of "Have a good day, eh? We'll see you when you come back, eh? Sorry we couldn't stay. That you couldn't stay for longer, eh?" And yeah, a bunch of that. So then y'all ride off on the horses, and then you'll notice that the horses aren't going at full speed. But the more you get closer to the tree, the more you notice like how this is another one. It's not quite like the Feywild, but this forest is filled to the brim with magic. It's not like that chaotic, overwhelming unpredictability that the Feywild carried with it. This one feels more like everything is growing in its own place, but in tandem with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like a very synchronous growth, but at the same time, very natural. As in, y'all are going up, and you start to, like, again, grasp how gigantic this is, because then you see other giant trees just dwarfed by it. And then along that road, you start to go a little bit off of a path before you find yourself approaching this one tree-like structure. It seems as if it was almost cut out of a tree that is out of the middle of a chasm. Almost as if this should not be here. As you can see, surrounded by mountains on all sides, various things on either side. And I need everyone to roll me perception checks.
Damn, I got an 18.
Yeah, Phil, sure. Let me do this. You got a 19?
I said 18.
18.
My bad.
No, okay, yeah. I mean, that's still pretty good.
Got 11.
11, okay. 11, 7, 20. Very nice. 18. And, 12. Okay. So, Amelie and Josaku, you notice that several of the animals around here that you are riding past, it's not as if they're staring at you, more that they are staring you down.
Yeah.
you get a feeling that you see dozens of animals on the way here, which are just like this determined stare right at y'all's procession there. Well, that would be the welcoming party. Not much of a party, though. All of a sudden, you see two elves blocking the way. Who's going there? Ah, Adnan. It is good to see you again. You're early. We were told to expect you. I'm assuming that these are the Watchers that we were told about. This is them.
Mhm.
So, as all of a sudden you guys hear slithering behind you, you guys see this giant snake. And when I say giant, I mean like 100-foot long cobra. This thing is probably as big around as the horse is tall. So, as you see it slowly shift and turn, until, as you also saw, there was this black and white wooden crown, or wooden band around the snake's neck, as it slowly turns into this long, twisting wooden staff. And you see this snake, which was this vibrant golden yellow, turn into this elf. Long pointed ears, like noticeably long even for the elves. Dark red hair, very much matching Yliri's. And a stern, almost disapproving, but more of a examining look on your face. I am Leofiel Aspenvale. Based on the descriptions I was given by Argus Bane, she barely turns her head. You must be Amelie Rotier.
Amelie has more excitement than I can physically muster right now. Honestly, my eyes feel like they're burning just looking at the screen.
I'm sorry. Do y'all want to pick up with this next week? We can if you would like, Pod.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel bad that the instant it comes to me, I'm suddenly feeling like shit.
I mean, it's not necessarily like a thing like you can really help. And again, we can always just be here next week and like do the whole thing like right off the bat next week if you'd like. If you really like, if you're suffering a migraine, like, I'm not gonna ask you to like just sit here and like just play through it.
I'm having difficulty thinking of a response to your question. I would like to play tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but
everyone else okay with doing that? Doing that too?
At the very least, I can sit out.
Well, that's the thing though. Is like, this part is like very Amelie centric.
That's true.
Yeah,
I don't mind stopping for today. I would rather we stop today than you push through in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this sucks. I'm sorry. I can't keep looking at my screen.
No, you're fine. Hey,
I think you should go take a nap or something.
In that case, we were only gonna run for like maybe another hour or so anyway. So like that just means like next week we'll run with like, I'd say we'll maybe like go closer to that 11 o'clock time for like the long sessions. We'll probably we'll just have a longer session next week. That's perfectly fine.
That's fine. I'll be there on time next week. And Lordy, thank you.
Yeah, it just seems like there's a lot of stuff going on tonight for everybody, and like next week would just be a lot better. It would be a lot better. That way, like you can feel better. Like Jose may not have like as much company over, all that kind of stuff. And again, I think this has been a very fun session for how much for the time. I think we've packed in a lot. I think it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I definitely had a lot of fun being back with you guys. This is awesome.
Me too. I appreciate you guys. Lordy. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the call. I'm going to bed. Like it's like
Cool.
9:30. I'm going to
In
bed.
that case, everybody at home, we will see you all next week. Thank God it's Friday. See you then.